They need to win it. Case, that is. If they lose this, they will be on an eco as well. And then 13-10, you're looking at maybe 14-10. You're maybe looking at an exit from Snow Sweet Snow. Twelve to 10, we're starting to get towards the business end of this. As Case, they're playing very, very passive, and you can understand why. This is the most important round of the series so far. Everybody knows the ramifications should it go wrong. And it looks like the run boost is going to come in from Landon just to clear out towards Ivy. Going to be default. Ivy nades thrown as they begin to take control. 3 players going up yet again. There's 1 player towards back green. That's going to be Dav. There's a player helping now from back red. Impulse is going to flash him in. Dav's going to go for an aggressive peek. He's able to find one, but it's going to be traded out into a 4v4 now. As KC Sports, they're not going to let up. They're going to hold down W and get out Ivy. Debony and DZT find 1 kill each. DZT from Pop Holmes now is isolated on the A site. He's going to be peeked from everywhere. Manages to find the kill onto Yeps. But Landon from top green will find the kill. KC Sports look to pick up the round. And AVN has to back away and try and save. But there's already a player on B. DZT is on the Case. No save. Nothing of the likes. And Onyx, they lose that round. They have to eco. Case get to within 1 of tying this game up. Pistols for Onyx. We've got 3 P250s and a Deagle. 2 players going towards B. They're actually pushing lower here. Holmes going to try and get towards Pop. AVN is going to be the player to meet these T's head on. Necrogenesis is going to fall. A TK comes in there. Nissam's found 3 kills. One of them is a teammate, but it doesn't matter because they still have the man advantage. Nissam is pretty low. As Impulse, can he take down this Opera? He's hitting the shots and he will actually drop Landon. There's a player already out on default. That's going to be Yeps. Trying to use this AK, trying to take down any of these pistols. Impulse will tag him down a little bit. He's going to be full white. Dav's walked all the way up here and will take him down. The bomb's been dropped. And now this round is in a little bit of turmoil for Case. Unless Delbany can get something done with the flank. An AK is picked up by Dav and he's going to sit mid-bomb. Now, are they aware that the flank is on? I don't know. Dav turns around towards Con. Delbany's already so close. I don't think he's going to expect him. And he will catch him in the back. He's going to play the trigger discipline here. I absolutely love to see it. Delbany will find Dav and Holmes will fall. Nissam will take the kill. A scary round there for Case, but they come out on top nevertheless. We're all tied up 12-12. And getting the better now. Getting the better of Onyx there, just about. As now Flash comes out main. DZT is going to make his way out. Holmes, here's a player burning in Sandwich, and he will get the kill. Flash comes in. Landon's going to be full whited. DZT's the only man to go down. Yeps has walked all the way out now towards Olaf. Holmes, he's up on top of the ladder. He's not burning just yet. Drops a smoke and has to back away. Yeps is going to now walk up, realizing that the player has left this area, and he could catch a time in here in the back. He's walked all the way up and he could catch 2 here. Finds Holmes, finds Necrogenesis. Huge 2 kills there for Yeps. As Impulse is going to be smoked off, has to think, is he going to swing out Con? And he's going to do exactly that. But Yeps is still on the site. A 3k for him. Case get the bomb down. And Onyx, they have to back away and save again. Case get on to 13. They take the lead yet again in this series, and they go to win in 3 rounds of taking this best of 3 and knocking Onyx out of Snow Sweet Snow number 2, knocking them out of the regional Swiss, that is. Of course, both teams are 0-2, so the winner of this will be playing again tomorrow, 1-2, to try and get and book a place in the main Swiss. As Dav is going to fall, Yeps has found a fort. What a round he's had. What a great play. When the smoke was dropped towards Sandwich there, he realized that the player was running away. He realized he had a timing. He walked up through the smoke, caught 2 players in the back, killed the third in Con, and then later on in the round, got one of the players saving. Absolutely huge from Yeps in one of the biggest rounds of the game. And now, Onyx, they have to eco. They've one rifle in their hands. That's going to be on AVN. He has to make something work, or else Case will be taking a 14-12 lead. AVN, he's already been tagged down to 53 HP early on. That's the man with the rifle, the run boost towards Ivy to clear something out. Dav is going to fall. Landon will be dropped though. Impulse able to find one, but it's only one as he falls. Delbany takes Necrogenesis as he gets aggressive towards T-Con. Holmes, he's going to be mollied back. Delbany is going to peek behind it, and he will be ready for him. AVN, the man with the rifle. Is he going to make something work here? Onyx, they do have a bye next round. But so do Case. And Case only need 2 more rounds to win it. Unless AVN can pull off something magical here. Yeps. Going to be caught in the side of the head. Nissam is quick with a trade though. And Case Esports, 14-12. They're 2 rounds away from knocking Onyx out of this tournament. And KC Sports have to go for a timeout. I'm not surprised. Most important round. If they win this round, they're on map point and series point. But not only that, the economy of Onyx, they'll only have 3,400. It is max loss bonus, but 3,400, it's not enough. That is literally all they have. 3,550 will be the max somebody has on their team without kill bonuses and stuff like that. But we'll have to wait and see. 14-12. Our Case going to get onto map and series point. Our Onyx going to stop them with this double op setup. We'll have to wait and see. Double nade, just in case there was going to be a lower peak coming in. Necrogenesis getting under the pop ladder. So aggressive in this round. It's high risk, but it's high reward if it comes off. Peek towards lower DZT, able to get the kill, and he's going to run down. Is he going to be ready for the player that's in heaven? No, he's not, but it's going to be Impulse out Con that picks up the kill. As now, we're even again on men. It is 4v4, but not for long. Delbany drops Holmes. The player in pop is Necrogenesis. He finds one. Impulse, he's going to take an M4. As Nissam, he's going to make his way up Ivy. He's the man with the flank. As now, they don't know he's there. I believe Impulse may have spotted him. I'm not too sure on that. But Nissam is going to walk up towards the site. He's coming from all bomb. AVN, he's pushed up pop. and he's made his way towards T-Con. 2 players are coming up Ivy. There's 1 player already on site. That's going to be Nissim. He's going to clear out Heaven. There's 30 seconds left. Case need to get onto the site and plant the bomb. The flank T-Con coming in. AVN is going to spot absolutely nothing. Necrogenesis sees nothing as well for the moment. AVN might have spotted out somebody there. Not just yet. Impulse walking around old bomb. The bomb plant needs to come in. It will go down. It's planted safe towards back site. The 3v3 retake is on now for Onyx. As now Impulse will find one. Delbany and Nissim, they're all that remain. Nissim's still in Heaven. Delbany gonna peek out from hell. Impulse hits the shot. It's a 1v3 coming in here. Nissim finds one. Spots it the second player. Can he get him down? He's still just in Heaven. He's a sitting duck up here. He's going to get dinked up by Necrogenesis. Necrogenesis will take him down. Onyx, they survive another round. They do not let Case get onto map and series point. And that's all on Impulse there. Hitting the upshots when he needed to. And he keeps Onyx alive in this series and in this tournament. But now, after winning that round, the reset is going to be much harder. Should they lose it? We'll have to wait and see what they are going to do. 2 players are now going to go towards Ivy. Missed flick there by Dav. Would have been absolutely huge if he could hit it. The opening pick is going to be massive in this round. Yeps, spamming towards Pop. Necrogenesis just taking a little bit of nade damage. Holmes actually has taken T-Con control. There's a little bit of map control taken away now from the T side. That's Case. The bomb is above B. It is above Pop. There's going to be a smoke and a molly down as Delbany is going to be the man taking Pop control. But it looks like B is going to be where Case can think that they get onto map and series point. Impulse is here, ready and waiting with AVN. They have a double setup. The execute is going to come over. AVN drops a molly just to delay for the time being. Impulse is going to be flashed off the angle. Smoke is going to be dropped. Impulse misses the shot. He's still alive for the time being. Hits Delbany now and peeks out. Will find Landon. There's 1 more player. That's Yeps. AVN will drop him. The bomb is going to be tapped on DZT. He's isolated, but somehow he's made his way now towards Pop. Nissim with the flank. He's walked up Ivy. Dav's going to walk around and he will get the kill. He will fall. DZT tries to get out Pop. Holmes is in T-Con. There's no way he expects this. The bomb is going to be dropped. And 8 seconds left. The time has gone on too long. Nissim needs to die before time, and Holmes is going to swing him. He's going to take him down. 14-14. We are going the distance. Impulse missed the first shot. Hit Delbany there. Hit the second shot onto Landon. AVN found one there onto site. And they did enough to hold on. As now another timeout yet again for KC Sports. Their economy after that absolutely shattered. 7k on Nissim, and do they go for the hero op? Yes, they do. They drop it over to Landon. Decisions have to be made. And the decision has been made. An op has been dropped over. Landon, he's bought armor. They are saving. But they're hoping that their opper can pull them onto map point here. It's going to be all on him. He has to hit the first shot. As he gets aggressive, a molly is going to be dropped. The rotation has come over. Impulse is there and waiting. The AWP is going to be holding towards upper. AVN. He's got lower. There's 2 flashes for KC Sports. No smokes even. They're just going to have to rely completely on these 2 flashbangs. Impulse He will take down Landon. The up has been dropped. AVN able to find one. Delbany will battle one back at least. They get onto the bomb site. AVN from back white. Still alive for the time being. DZT goes for the Zeus, but he won't get it done. The bomb actually has not moved. Delbany holding towards back yellow with that up. Spots a player on top yellow. The flash comes in. Can't hit the shot. AVN will find his third kill in the round. And the nade on top of Delbany just about seals it. The second nade, oh, almost 1 HP. But it will more than likely be Onyx taking map point 15-14. Or getting on to map point. Ooh, what a no-scope there by Delbany. He's actually dropped AVN. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking towards all bomb, makes his way up, but Holmes is down pop behind him. He'll drop him out of the round. And 15-14, Onyx. Can they knock Case Esports out? Case Esports buy is not going to be great. But what about this? No scope on the ladder? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Some of the shots that we've seen in this series have been absolutely fantastic. We're going to get into the final round. And Delbany, he's going to go fast out Olaf. He's going to run towards Sandwich. Home spam through the smoke. And Dav is going to be the man to hit him. He takes him down. As Case Esports, they lose a man early on. Not the start they want. Impulse is in heaven. As Case, they think about where they're going. 2 players are towards Ivy. And that's going to be Landon and Nissam. I wonder, where is going to be the play? Where are they going to think about going? The smoke's towards B, maybe to pull a bit of rotate off. Looks like it is going to be a fake B, and they are going to come down, pop, and go towards A. They're going to send one player out. That's going to be Yeps. Nothing is going to be spotted by Impulse, and a missed shot there might just give Case Esports a chance in the round. The rotation going back towards A, as Dav will find Landon. The bomb has been spotted. Dav misses a second shot. DZT will find Necrogenesis into a 3 versus 4 case. They have to recover the bomb. They have 40 seconds to do so. Bomb has been picked up. AVN will take down Yeps. Nissam and DZT, they're all that remain. Impulse hits him, takes him down. Nissam, he does have the bomb, but he's down to 19 HP. There's 3 players looking for him. Onyx seem to have just done enough. And is this going to be the last round we've seen from Case Esports in Snow Sweet Snow number 2? Yes, it is. Onyx, they deny Case Esports the victory. 16-14. That is going to be it. Onyx are going to take it. Case Esports are going to be eliminated. And that is going to be it for the first best of 3 series today. Coming up after this short little break, we are going to have Sinners and Tricked. So please don't go anywhere.
What do you think? What does Thompson do after a long Counter-Strike day? Polish his trophies? Finally, play challenging games. Or does Thompson do the accounting for big? Wrong. Thompson is browsing on skinbaron.com. Skinbaron.com, your marketplace for skins made in Germany.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. What a best of three to start us off. Case being eliminated there by Onyx. 2-1 was the final score on maps. But now, coming up, we do have a great game in store for you. It is a 1-on-1 matchup. It is going to be Tricked taking on Sinners. I, for one, am really, really excited for it. I cannot wait to get started with it. I believe we are just going to have a quick look and see at the table. And then we are going to see, Sinners, they played 2 matches. The same with Tricked. Both teams are 1-on-1. So nobody will be eliminated. Nobody will be yet qualified. Of course, you need 3 wins under your belt in the regional Swiss to advance to the main Swiss, and 3 losses and you will be out. Sinners, they're going to be, or they did take on Copenhagen Flames in their first game. I believe they lost 2-1 in that series. Then yesterday they took on Little Mix. They got 2-0, which is a little bit of a surprise for me. If I am not, when I seen the result, actually, I was a little bit shocked. But Tricked, they did actually beat the team that won in our first best of 3 series in their first game. It was Onyx. They 2-0'd them in the series, and then they went and played Windstrike, where they lost 2-0. So, that's where both of the teams are in the regional Swiss so far. I believe we're going to take a quick look at the teams. And we're going to have a quick look at the Sinners lineup first. It's going to be Shock, Beastic, Zegko, Neofrag, and Oscar. And then Tricks lineup: Scrone, Prime, Lucky, Kerr, and Quez. And I'm going to be really excited. I'm really excited for this one. I think both of these are real heavy hitters in the EU. I think that both are outstanding teams. Every time I watch them, they impress me more and more. And depending on how the vetoes go, I really can't make up my mind what way or who I fancy in this one, to be honest. We'll just have to see indeed how those vetoes go. I believe we'll be checking them out in just a moment, and indeed we will. So Tricked, they got the first ban. They are going to take care of Vertigo, Overpass. Sinner's going to be getting rid of that. So the first pick is going to be Train. Sinner's going to start out on the CT side, and Sinner's Inferno. Yeah, no real surprise there. One of Sinner's best maps. And then Ban Mirage, Ban Dust 2. Nuke is going to be the decider. So the reverse order of our first best of 3 of the day. Quick little talk about the maps. Train, Tricked have picked it. 62% win percentage on 8 maps. Sinners, they've played it 14 times in the last 3 months, but a 36% win percentage. So not great. You'd have to give the edge to Tricked. But going on to Inferno, Tricked, they've played it 5 times. They've won it 4 times. But Sinners, they have a 78% win percentage over 27 maps on Inferno. Absolutely ridiculous stat there. So they're very, very good on that. Both teams have a 67% win percentage on our final map of the day, which is going to be Nuke. And that Sinners have played it 9 times, Tricked have played it 12 times. So it'll be interesting to see what way that one goes, if indeed we get to a decider. Definitely both teams capable of pulling off a 2-0 in the series. And to be honest, I'm not too sure which way it's going to go. All I know for sure is it is going to be a great game. Make sure to get your predictions in the chat. I would love to see what you guys think. Who's going to take it? If I was forced to make a prediction, I'd have to give the edge maybe to Tricked, but that's taking nothing away from Sinners. Sinners are a fantastic team. Every time I watch them, I am really, really impressed, especially with the new addition of Oscar. Well, I say new. In the last few months, they added Oscar to the roster, taking over the open role from Canny, and, you know, he's been absolutely insane. They've hit new heights with him. Of course, they are in advance this season, and they're playing pretty well in that. And, you know, indeed in all these tournaments, and indeed the last No Sweet Snow as well, they played very well. Tricked, you know, they're not to be laughed at either. They are a very, very strong outfit, the Danish side. Definitely not to be slept on either. But, you know, it's going to be a great game. I just cannot wait to get started. I believe we're just waiting for everybody to join up in the server. It should be just a few more moments. But we will be going live very, very shortly. The first map is coming up. It is going to be Train. So I'll have a quick talk about that. You know, it is Trick's map pick. So Sinners will be starting out on the CT side. Although Sinners, they do have, you know, a pretty bad win percentage on that, to say the least. You know, under 50%, I would consider that bad. 36%, it's not great. Out of 14 maps, they've played it an awful lot. But, you know, they're no stranger to it either. And especially if you're starting out on the CT side, unless Tricked, you know, have a very good T side, Sinners could cause them problems here. And then, you know, going over onto Sinners' best map of Inferno, this could cause Tricked an awful lot of problems. Tricked need to start very, very strong on the T side. They need to, you know, if they don't win the pistol, maybe, I want to say about 6 or 7 rounds Tricked are going to need in order to put up a fight, really, against Sinners on this map. But we'll just have to wait and see. And indeed, it is all dependent on how Sinners play on their T side as well. Inferno, yeah, although I'm, you know, singing the praise for Sinners, saying that it is their best map, Tricked, you know, 4 wins out of 5, that's still a good record. It still is. You know, both teams will know how to play every one of these maps in this series. So I would be expecting close games in every single one. I'm not too sure, you know, who is going to come out on top yet again. Let me reiterate, I really can't separate these two teams on paper just by looking at the stats, but just by looking at them, knowing the style that they play. But I could be wrong. It could be a complete blowout from either side. We'll just have to wait and see. Both teams will want to start off, you know, to get a win. Both teams will not want to go 1-2. You want to go 2-1. You want to be 1 game away from qualifying from the main Swiss. You don't want to be 1-2. You don't want to be 1 away from getting eliminated before you get into the main Swiss, before you're, you know, facing off against those teams. Everybody, like, you know, Saw, Endpoint, you want to be up there. Movie Star Riders, just to name a few. You really want to be up there battling against the top dogs in this tournament, and actually have a chance battling out for that prize pool. But I believe we are going to be sending it over to the server momentarily. I believe the match will be going live shortly, and indeed it will be. Sinners versus Tricked, map number 1. It's coming up now, and let's see what it has in store for us. We're starting us out 4 players going towards Ivy early on from Tricked. As Prime is going to be the solo man towards Tikon. Smoke just denying any visibility for the T side just yet. Prime is the only man with a flashbang here. And Tricked, they haven't gone through that smoke just yet. The only piece of util that was thrown, they decided, you know what, let's not rush through it. Let's actually wait our time. Oscar is actually pushed all the way through B. He's the information. So it's a 5-man stack towards A, and Oscar's in pop. Does have to take a long-range fight, though, with a CZ. Not very favourable for him, but definitely capable of it. As now, Tricked make their way up towards Ivy. Oscar will drop Prime. He's walked into Tikon. He's got the kill. Neofrag able to find 1, make it 2. Zeko will find 1 of his own. Lucky is all that remains, and Beastick is going to finish us off. Sinners, they only lose 1 man, and they pick up the CT pistol. And now, after the CT pistol going the way of the Czech side, we are going to see an eco from the Danes. No bomb plant, so no force. As they try and get something done with the Glocks, and Sinners try and make a bit of money with their MP9s and SMGs and whatnot. Zip. He is going to be spotted out here. As now, he will just back away from Tikon. He was thinking about getting aggressive, but just slowing it down. Tricked are playing very, very slow on this pretty much eco round. Usually you see, you know, fast paced, but they're slowing it down. They're just thinking about what they want to do maybe in the next round. Just maybe trying to find an open and trying to do a little bit of damage with the Glocks if they can. Quez going to be the first man to fall. Zip will fall soon after. As Oscar will drop Lucky. And Beastick will find Kerr. So now Prime is all that remains. Just have the Zeus in the hand. Is Neofrag going to go down? Tagged down to 3 HP. But sadly, you need 100 to kill the Zeus. It won't happen. As much as we'd all love to see a Zeus kill. We saw one in the last series, actually. But nevertheless, Sinners, they pick up a second round. And now, Tricked, they have their first buy. Bonus round coming in here from the Czech side. And they'll be hoping to deal with these AKs accordingly. Up the ramp here. Shock will find the first kill. Kerr is ready with a trade though. 1 AK dropped at least, and Prime begins to make his way up. Ivy, there's mollies and smokes all around here. As now into the 4v4. Oscar trying to get an angle here around these smokes, trying to find a little bit of a one-way, a little bit of a gap if he can. But for now, he spots nothing. Prime begins to walk up. Now Oscar's going to see him. Waits for the headshot, takes it. And picks up an AK. Tricked. Now, they're a man down, and they look to head towards the B site. There's only one player here. That's going to be Neofrag. He's left the anchor. The rotation has come in there from Oscar, but it is too late because Zip, he's found the kill. Oscar tapping away. He will get the kill. Smoke deep towards or between Oil and Yellow. As Quez, He's still there. He's holding. Spots Zeko in the back. Has the information. But Oscar walks up here. He catches him towards stomach. Quez is going to fall. Zeko turns around. Gets the kill. Kerr only able to get one more before Oscar picks up his third kill in the round. As Sinners get their third round of the map. Good start for the Czech side, especially on Tricked's map pick. And the bonus round actually going the way of Sinners as well. So absolutely huge from them. But now upgrading to the rifles. No AWP from them yet. Neofrag will drop Zip early on. Of course, Tricked only on pistols here. So the AWP is not needed. Shock needs to be careful. Prime is making his way up. Flash comes in. Prime, he's going to be full white doing the flashbang dance. And Shock will take him down. B-Stick, he gets tagged up a little bit by Quez. Needs to be careful. As Shock will find one more. Make it two more. As Quez will fall. Lucky picks up a deagle. And he's hoping to get lucky. RIP Daft Punk. As Zeko finishes off the round. And Sinners, they will put their fourth round on the board. Four to nothing. Sinners have a fantastic start. The best start you could have asked for, really. But now have to deal with Tricked, with Lucky on that AWP. And the rifles, it looks like Prime is going to go fast out towards Olaf. Double molly towards there. He is stuck for the time being. Hasn't taken a lot of damage, to be fair to him. Flash comes in. He's going to be full whited. Zeko spots him out. Doesn't have any util to get him out there. Actually does have a molly, but doesn't want to throw it. The flash comes in. Prime is dancing around. Zipped walked out T-Con. And Zeko will take him down. Looking for another, but he needs to be careful. Oscar gets Prime as he tries to back away. Lucky having a look. Quez peeks out Pop and will get the kill. Oscar falls as Tricked to get at least one back, but they've taken so much damage. Two players under half HP. Lucky just above it. And the only player below HP is going to be Zeko. Neofrag is solo towards this B bomb site where Tricked look to pick up their first T round. Neofrag playing from top white. Lurk smoke out. Neofrag dodges a flash, looks towards upper, finds Lucky, finds Kerr, and finds the third as well. He anchors the B bomb site perfectly. Finds all three kills, doesn't need any rotates. He can do it himself. Sinners find a fifth. 1, 2. How about a third? The third shot was very impressive as well. And 5 to nothing. Sinners. They have to have Tricked a little bit worried here. I know it is very early doors, but Tricked yet again on pistols. Zip gonna be the man out. B-Stick peeks off the Olaf flash, and he will get the kill. Shock drops a molly and a smoke, needs to back away. The players are just gonna run through it, and Shock will go down. Kerr will drop him. M4 tries to be recovered, but Oscar will hit him with the AWP. Kerr has the M4 in his possession, and so does B-Stick, and he will take the deagle out of Prime's hands. Quez and Kerr. The two Tricked men try and stop Sinners from getting onto a sixth round. Oh, Kerr has peeked out, and he definitely did not like what he's seen. Saw two players. Quez holding for B-Stick. B-Stick gets the better of him. Knows where Kerr is, and B-Stick will find 4 kills in the round. A multi-kill from him. He's yet to die. 7 kills for him. 6 rounds for Sinners. And a Trick timeout. No surprise about that. Sinners starting with a bang on train. And if you're thinking about having a Bet on this game? Where is a better place to get snowed in than our great partners over at Gamdom? With plenty of different games like slots and crash to keep you entertained, there's so much to offer. But if you prefer watching the action, Gamdom also offers match betting to earn cash on your favorite teams. With great rewards, cashback, rakeback, periodical free coins with Gamdom's rain feature and King of the Hill events, Gamdom is the place to be. Sign up with code CEB on gamdom.com or go to gamdom.com/or/TEB. Make sure if you're thinking about having a bet over the Snow Sweet Snow series, make sure to go ahead and check out Gamdom. Great prices, and you can make a bit of money for yourself. And who doesn't love a little bit of money? That's now Zeko. He's going to get into pop here early on. Oscar going to go a peek towards upper B. He's going to stand that molly. He's going to take half his health away. That's tricked. Look to find a T around. Oscar with the flick zip. He'll fall. Quez jumping just to clear pop. To clear underneath the ladder at least. Ivy Nade's coming in here. Prime is going to make his way up. He's actually going to walk towards all bomb. Oscar's going to be ready and waiting though. He'll hit the shot. And tricked. They go 2 men down. Quez has made noise now towards B. Neofrag begins to make his way towards the lower smoke. Needs to be careful. If he's spammed, he could be taken down. Oscar checks upper for him, and now Neofrag knows that he could be close. He's going to drop that molly, and it will burn him. Quez is going to have to back away. 2 players coming out T-Con now. B-Stick just playing around E-Box, having a look. Kerr's going to jump out, and B-Stick won't hit the shot. Zeko still holding pop. Quez is yet to come down. Makes his way down, but actually spots the player. Flash comes in. Zeko still alive, and he peeks on the angle and will drop Quez. Lucky's found a kill in the meantime, though. As now 3 Sinners players remain tricked. They've only 2 men left, and they need to try and pick up this round. Pick up their first round in the half. Oscar, here's a man around the front site. He's going to get up on top of the bomb. And will take down the bomb planter. Spots out the second player as well. Lucky, able to find the kill. Now he's in a 1v2, but 8 seconds left. It's gone too long. He spots out Neofrag, taps the bomb. Can he get the kill? No. Neofrag will drop him. And Oscar is so much money that they're not even going to save the op. 7 rounds to 0. Let's have a look at the replay. The first flick from Oscar, absolutely ridiculous. Finds the second kill as well. It was a 3k in the round from him. And I mean, what a pickup he's been. He's been absolutely outstanding for Sinners every time I've watched him. If you've not watched him for Sinners, of course, everybody knows him. One of the best stoppers to play the game. To be fair to him, as Prime will open things up in this round. B-Stick drops Zip as we move into a 4v4. Tricked. They need to start picking up rounds, or this game's got to get away from them. Shock takes down Quez. Lucky takes an 8 on the chin. B-Stick, he's gonna drop Lucky. Oscar misses a shot, rather uncharacteristically of him. Kerr will find Oscar. Neofrag jumping up onto the bomb site, takes down Prime, and Kerr, he's already got 1 kill. He needs to find 3 more. Sinners are well and truly in control of the round, and well and truly in control of the game. B-Stick hits the shot. And 8 rounds to 0. Sinners, these Sinners players must eat DM for breakfast, because some of the shots that they are hitting, they are not missing right now. And now tricked on pistols. Oscar spots a player towards upper, misses the shot. Neofrag will take down Prime. B-Stick finds one as well. Peeking behind that Molotov. Lucky trying to find it, and he will take down Oscar. He will drop the op out of his hands and will go and try and recover it. Now Neofrag needs to be careful. There's a second player there that could catch him in the back. Lucky hits the shot, and now the B site is open. Sinners Might have just given away their first round to Tricked. Beestick, he's on a fast flank. Is Lucky going to be ready for him? Can he hit the shot? No, Beestick will take him down. Quez is still on default. And Kerr is out towards A. Beestick will get the kill onto Quez and Kerr. He's too far away. The defuse will come in. Beestick got a 3k and he's going to defuse the bomb. Can Kerr pick up the op? No. Yes. He gets the kill as well. Beestick falls. But Sinners, 9-0. What a shot there by Lucky. The Deagle shot as well to take down Oscar originally. And Neofrag, he had to get up and try and stop the off from being picked up, but Lucky was just too quick for him. And even if he did kill Lucky, there was another player there. Quez was ready to trade. But 9-0, Tricked. What are they going to do here? They need to pick up a round and they need to get going quickly. 9-0 down on your map pick is not a great scoreline, especially heading onto a map that Sinners have played 27 times in the last 3 months. And they have a 78% win percentage. You need to win your map pick. Smokes come over to be executed. Is going to come in. Oscar nearly caught with his knife out. Neofrag from back white. Can't get it done. Kerr will drop him. The B site has fallen. And Tricked are all over the red train. They are very close to connector. 2 players running towards CT. As Kerr, he's lurking around the smoke, trying to find something. And Oscar boosted over the smoke, and Con will drop Prime. Neofrag's found Kerr. The retake is on. Shock has fallen, has taken down Zip. Lucky drops Oscar and looks for some more. Quez peeks out from upper. He'll find one. Zedko with a quick kill. We're now into 1v1. Zedko versus Quez. Quez has walked all the way out. Zedko spots him out, takes him down. The retake comes in. Sinners somehow claw that round back. 10-0. My mind is blown there. How Sinners have retook that. Tricked had such advanced positions there, but Sinners, the boost from Oscar in connector, managing to find a kill. Quest did well to get 2 here to stay alive, but the damage had been done. Zedko clutched it out. And 10-0. This is not the scoreline I expected. Double up from Shock and Oscar. It worked wonders last round. Let's see if they can do it again this time. 1 up on Lucky, and that's for Tricked. Lucky going to be ram boost across. Nobody is going to be towards the right side. Ivy Shock. He's going to be peeking from the left side and drops the smoke now just to stop any Ivy aggression for the moment. Prime looking towards top blue. Won't see anything. Neofrag hiding upper B. Oscar holding from Con. He's a fast rotate to A if they need it. Ivy nades coming in here. Is going to force Shock back. There's now a minute left on the clock. Trick, they have to make up their mind where they're going to go soon. They still have a lot of util, whereas Sinners don't. Beestick playing from Sandwich. Waiting for somebody to come out. T-Con or Raymain. Kerr's walked up Ivy. Prime has come out. Beestick's ready. Will get the kill. Might find a second as he falls away towards hell. Survives somehow. Kerr's walked out. Ivy, Zedko will take him down. They've doubled up. Zip gonna drop a molly. He's gonna force players out of position. Zip will take down Beestick, but Zedko, he's not burning. He's safe in that corner for the minute, but not for long. Zip will take him down now into a 3 versus 3. 15 seconds left on the clock, so Trick need to get onto the bomb site. Shock will drop Quez. Bomb plant is going to be tapped. He can't go for it just yet. Lucky misses the shot. Zip will trade it though. Shock gets one back. Lucky, he has to back away, and Shock is holding him. A 3k from him. He can op, he can rifle. He can do what he wants. And Sinners, they're in dreamland right now. 11-0. Trick, they have to take a timeout. They have to discuss what's going wrong, but right now it's just a case. Sinners are hitting their shots. Sinners are not missing. They're set up perfectly to deal with a lot of the things, and even when they're not set up perfectly, even when they lose the site, the retakes are great. what can you do against that? You know, you have even, I'm just thinking about the B bomb site, for instance. They had the B site, they had such advanced positions, and Sinners got 3 kills in a matter of 2 seconds. What can you do when Sinners are hitting the shots and Trick just aren't? Something needs to change. Oscar going to go for a peek. He's going to burn in the molly a little bit, but Zip has got all the way up. He's got close. This is going to be a very hard shot to hit, and he won't be able to do it. Neofrag is close by. Oh, he's got a timing on Quez. Quez has looked away. Neofrag, you should have taken him when you had the chance, mate, because now Quez might punish it. He tried to play the trigger discipline there, but it didn't work out in his favor because he could have evened it up 4-4. He had the chance, plenty of opportunity to shoot him in the head, but didn't. And I mean, I understand playing for 2, but he's always going to turn around there. Always. There's no way that he walks back. Shock drops Kerr, and we are into a 4v4. Prime just seeing his mate be taken down towards Ivy. There's still 2 players towards B. The bomb is towards T-spawn. And Kerr, or Quez, excuse me, is going to group up with him. They're going to walk out upper here. Zeko is holding for it. Zip peeks out. Zeko able to hit the shot. Quez will trade it. 2 players are still on B here. The smoke comes out as B-Stick needs to try and dodge this flash. He's full whited. Perfect flash. Neofrag finds one though, and we'll get the kill. Lucky, he's out on B with the bomb. Can't afford to go down. 25 seconds left. Shock holding the cross. Drops Lucky. Neofrag takes down Quez. 12-0. Something has to change here for Tricked. Sinners are shutting them down just way too easily. But what? Maybe a fast play. We'll have to wait and see. Flash comes in. Oscar misses the shot. Zip, he's out towards Olaf, and I love that. Zip is playing anti-flash there because they've always flashed and peeked them off that. But this time, B-Stick peeks without a flash. Absolutely huge there. That is such a big brain play. And it's just unlucky. Zip tried to play it too smart, and he got taken down because of it. He was so afraid of that flashbang, it cost him his life. Quez is going to be mollied out of pop, and he's forced to back away. Trick, they're a man down, and they had no hope really for the minute. Lucky drops B-Stick, trades one back, but a failed piece of util there. Flashes are going to come over. Shock looking towards Olaf. Zeko is going to be flashed off the angle. Lucky getting out towards back. Green. Zeko will get the kill. Oscar's found one onto Prime. Quez able to get the kill, and Kerr might be able to get the bomb down. A 3v2 retake here for Sinners as they look to keep their perfect first half in order. Kerr getting up on top of the bomb. Neo catches him jumping. Quez in a 1v3. Neofrag from connector finds 2. The defuse comes in. Sinners take a 13th round in a row. What a first half. And 13-0. What can you do if you're tricked? This is your map pick, and Sinners are running away with it. Sinners, let me remind you, they have a 36% win percentage on this map. And they're 13-0ing Tricked. As now Zeko will drop Kerr. There's another player out pop. That's Quez. He's able to find one kill. Shock with the op finds one. B-Stick will find Lucky. Shock does not see the player top blue, I don't think. Prime and Zip are all that remain. And Zip, he's going to fall. He's going to be headshot. Prime 25 HP. Has to find 4 kills. He's on the bomb site here. Oscar should spot him soon. He will do. He will take him down. And 14-0. Could we see it? Could we see the 15-0, the perfect half? And could we see the 16-0? I've already casted one already. This Snow Sweet Snow. It was Havu. 16-0 in KC Sports. But could Sinners get the perfect half here. We'll have to wait and see. Prime, he's got out towards Olaf. One player towards B is going to be Neofrag. Lucky begins to make his way up. Ivy, the molly is just going to delay here from Shock. 3 players are there waiting behind it to pop out. Oscar is going to be helping out his teammate. He's going to cover. Shock through the smoke will take down Kerr. Oscar misses a shot. He won't miss the second one. Quez will fall. Can he hit the shot into Prime? No, he will take him down. He tries to switch over to the opposite. Goes found 2 from E-Box. And they're Lucky. Has to try and clutch a 1v4. Gets it into a 1v3. The bomb comes in. It's going to be mollied out of position. Beastick's going to be holding it. A perfect half at Counter-Strike on the CT side of train for Sinners. 15-0. And there is absolutely no way that I would have guessed this in the slightest. Seiko found one. The reaction to turn on the player coming out T-Con there as well was absolutely insane. Oscar hit a nice up shot. Was unlucky maybe not to hit the second one as well. But look at the kills on Sinners. It's not like anyone is carrying 17, 15 and 3 players on 14. Everybody is pulling their weight on this team. And 15-0. Can we see the perfect game of Counter-Strike? Can we see the 16-0? Sinners think B is going to be their best course of action. 2 sets of util. Kerr is the only player here. Prime, he could come up the pop ladder. Kerr, he's going to get dinked down to 1 HP. Prime thought about it. He thought about going up, but Oscar is ready and waiting for it. He's going to peek down. He's going to spot him. He has the information gathered there. There's a rotation over here from Lucky, but Kerr is only on 1 HP, so he's going to have to hit all his shots. And Lucky is going to have to do the same. Molly towards Con here. The Sinners, they're going to pop out. Kerr, 1 HP and a dream. It's a 5v5. They rush towards Con here. Neofrag is going to go down. Zenko will trade 1 kill at least. The low HP Kerr has been dropped out of the round. Shock finds 1 towards Con. He's dropped the kill. Oscar finds the second onto Prime. Lucky coming in from behind. Zip round 1. Oscar is going to fall as well. It's all going to be on B-Stick to try and catch the 16-0. Zip tapping away with the USP. And Lucky will finish off the round. They won't get 16-0'd. They survived that embarrassment. But it is only a matter of time before Sinners take it. And Lucky fighting these 2 kills was absolutely huge. I thought when Oscar got that second kill in Con, I thought it was over. I thought when they dropped the kit and they killed the 2 players in Connector, there's no way. Absolutely no way. But we'll see. They're going to have Lucky on the AWP. We're going to have 3 Galils out here for Sinners. It's Lucky. Not going to be able to hit the shot. B-Stick is going to get out towards Olaf. Neofrag up on top of Pop is going to be mollied out for the time being. Shock. Sees a player peeking, swinging. That's going to be Zip. Tagged down now to AHP. Prime will find Neofrag above Pop Dog. And he's taking one of the Galils out of the hands of Sinners. Kerr playing close to T-Con. Hasn't been spotted out just yet. He hasn't peeked. As now, Sinners, they're a man down. They've taken a lot of HP damage. Same with Zip. As now, Kerr walks into T-Con. B-Stick. He shot a little bit too soon there. And needs to be careful. Kerr smokes himself off. Flash comes in. Kerr's full white. Somehow gets the kill. B-Stick trades it. The op is close by. Lucky he can't hit the shot through the smoke. B-Stick tries to peek off a flash. Prime is close by. Oh, they're going to meet in the smoke, and B-Stick gets the better of him. A 3 versus 3 now. Sinners could possibly 16-1 the series. Or 16-1 the map, excuse me. Lucky on this AWP will be trying to find this kill. The full white flash. Shock is going to fall. B-Stick though, he's walked all the way out. Now could catch Lucky. Quez from mid bomb site helping out his offer. Oscar's all that remains. Tricked. They find a second. They're making it, with every round they take, they're making it a little bit more and a little bit more respectable. But it will be Sinner's map. I feel it is just a matter of time. They're just delaying the inevitable, but they will hold on for another few rounds at least. Nades over towards mid. Bomb won't connect to anything. All the HEs purchased, all of them, and no damage to be done. Lucky with the op, can't seem to hit a shot just yet. Prime and Zip with 2 quick kills. Echo's found 2. He will be taken out of the round by Lucky and Shock. He has a deagle in his hand. He's done a little bit of economical damage to the tricked side. But it won't really matter. Tricked are going to have a buy for the rest of the game. It's just about, you know, how much of a buy, you know, what they actually have with them. Lucky gets the kill. $50-3. And now, is this going to be it? Is this going to be the round for Sinners to take train? We'll have to wait and see. Neofrag trying to spam through this smoke will do a lot of damage to Quez, but Quez will come out on top. Good opening pick. Going the way it tricked, and there could be one more here. Shock peeks out. He's not going to do so just yet. Zip is on the angle. Shock holding towards server, and Zip actually gets off the angle and is going to back away. A minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Sinners are a man down. But still, definitely in with a shout of closing this one out here and now. Molly above pop from Prime. Beastic, he's not going to tick in it, so no information is going to be gathered. As now Beastic will take down Lucky. What a shot. He was the only player towards B. Prime tries to come up pop, and he will get taken down. Now the man advantage is to the check side, and they are going to try and get out towards B. Beastic, he's going to fake it. They're waiting above pop to go out A. The rotation has come in. 2 players are already over. Kerr looks for Beastic. Can he get the kill? No. Beastic, he's been in insane form. He's hit 2 quick kills. As now he's pulled the rotation's over from A. He's found Quez, and could he do it all on his own? Zip knows he's pushed in towards CT. He now knows it's A, and Beastic, he will eventually fall. But Zip, he has to find 4 kills in the round. He has to find 3 more. There's 1 more. Psycho and Shock are all that remain, and I don't know if he's going to be ready for Shock here in Ivy. It's going to be a hard angle to clear out. The flash comes in. He's going to be full white. Shock takes all the time he needs. And 16-3. Sinners win that game in no time at all. That is going to be the first map. That is going to be Train in the books. Trick's map pick going the way of Sinners quite emphatically. And now we are going to have to send it over to a short little break. But coming up after it, we've got map number 2. It's going to be Inferno, and it is going to be a bloodbath.
What do you think? What does Thompson do after a long Counter-Strike day? Polish his trophies? Finally, play challenging games. Or does Thompson do the accounting for big? Wrong. Thompson is browsing on skinbaron.com. Skinbaron.com, your marketplace for skins made in Germany.
Back to the stream. I'm your caster, Jack Surfer Kelly, and today we have got map number 2, Sinners. After taking a 16-3 victory on Trick's map pick, we've got now Inferno, where arguably this is Sinner's best map, so this should be really interesting to see what's going to happen. They're going to be starting out on the T side. Zekko's going to be caught out. Quez with 2 quick kills, and this is exactly the start that Trick would have hoped for. Neofrag will eventually trade it, but Trick now have the man advantage. There's only one player on the site. That is going to be Prime. He needs to wait for the rotations of his teammates to come in. Zip is here. Oscar up on top of the balcony, trying to have a look over that smoke. Hasn't spotted anything out just yet. Is going to get onto the site with the bomb, but needs to clear it out. Prime will take down 2, and Kerr will drop Neofrag. Tricked. They take the pistol. And what about this from Quez? Just getting aggressive here. Hearing the players running around. Zegko just caught with nades in his hand. Beastick was dropped as well. Neofrag eventually traded it out. Well, yeah, map number 2, Inferno. Sinners, they have a 78% win percentage on this out of 27 maps in the last 3 months. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is their best map. Tricked. Statistically, it is their best map as well. Tied with Overpass, but they've only played it 5 times compared to Sinners 27, but they have won it 4 times. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm expecting a much closer game than Train, but Sinners definitely could have enough to possibly 2-0 the series. And now we see Sinners on a force buy here. What are they going to do with the Deagles? They've already done a lot of damage to Prime and Zip. Neofrag, the only man to take a little bit of damage for the T side. Now Neofrag spams through the smoke, trying to connect to a head of the CT defenders, but nobody taking any damage like that just yet. Quez needs to be careful. If he peeks out, Shock will take him down. Oh, missed shot there. Got away with one. As Zegko begins to make his way up short. 3 players towards A. Prime. He's ready and waiting in the grave. He's not moving just yet. He's sitting with a smoke in his hand just in case he is going to be Molotov. Lots of util on the side of Sinners. They've smokes and flashes and whatever they want to do. Smoke over towards CT. Flash coming in. Maybe pulling a rotation. As now Oscar will drop a smoke. It might just force Lucky to stay. Shock coming from Apps. Seeing what he can find. Sinners are going to end A here. 30 seconds left. Quez now from Pit. Doing a little bit of damage. Smoke's going in. Oscar able to find Lucky. Prime peeking out now from Graveyard. And he will find one. As now Prime will drop Zegko. Beastick reacts and hits the headshot. Prime. Neofrag takes down Quez. And this pistol round looks like it could go the way of Sinners. Kerr and Zip, they're left to retake. And Kerr is going to be taken down in the back. It's going to be Beastick picking up his 2nd kill. And Zip has to back away. And Zip now has to go away and save. Sinners, the perfect reaction to losing the pistol. They force back and they win. And it's tied 1-1. We have a quick look at this. Neofrag hitting this dig shot. Beastick had an insane reaction shot there up on top of the balcony as well, with that P250 to start us off. Then found the 2nd as well into middle. As now Trick, they have to force back. Of course, that saved FAMAS on Zip. Might help them out a little bit. He has a kit as well. The only player to have a kit. As Sinners are going to play this one a little bit safe. Probably just going to send the Mac 10s of Shock and Zegko in to clear something out. Neofrag gonna pick up the first frag in a round. The Zip is going to burn to a crisp. That is the FAMAS taken out of the hands of Tricked so far. As Neofrag tries to recover it. Curry's 6 HP. And as he's getting away, Beastick will find the kill with the molly. They've opened up the B site. Now Shock spotted out Quez towards Apps. There's 3 players now towards brackets from Tricked. They've boosted on top of each other here. Shock thinking about making his way out towards short. Needs to be careful as a player close. Quez will go down. Prime up on top of Lucky's shoulders. Will find Zedco. But Sinners, they're already through the B bomb site. And Beastick is on the hunt. He's accompanied by Neofrag. The bomb will go down towards B. There's still a player in apps. I believe that's Shock. And he will spot him out. He will take him down. Prime will trade it back. He's picked up a Mac 10 for his trouble. And now might try and find a kill. It will be Sinners picking up the round. Oscar is going to seal it. And 2 rounds to 1. Sinners, they take the lead on their map pick. The second round on T side, it's going to force Tricked onto an eco, but we are going to take a small little tech pause. Zip, I believe, timed out. So we will just have to wait and see how long it will take for him to come back. Hopefully not long. We would hate to see this game delayed because of technical issues. But sadly, tech issues, you know, we all have them sometimes, especially ping issues and internet issues. You can't really help it sometimes. But Sinners, after losing the pistol, reacting perfectly. 2 rounds on the board now. Still, of course, this is very, very early doors. You know, there's still everything to play for. It's not over by any means. But after such an emphatic win on Train, how do you recover from that if you're Tricked? You pick Train on your map pick. You get 15 0'd on the first half. The game finishes 16-3. Doesn't matter that the 3 rounds that you win on CT side. It really doesn't matter. You've lost the game in the first half. How do you recover from that mentally? Is that not really mentally draining for you? We'll have to wait and see. Will that be, or will that come into effect here on this second map? Is that something that kind of is lingering in the back of your mind that after something like that happens? Because, you know, it is embarrassing. As much as, you know, you want to say Sinners played extremely well, but when you pick your map and you lose it in the first half 15-0, you know, it is embarrassing. Like, it's just not what you want. You will be annoyed. You will be a little bit tilted. But will that carry over, or will Tricked react greatly from it? Will they use it as momentum just to go, okay, yeah, they done that to us on our map pick. Let's do it to them on their map pick. Let's start well and keep moving forward. I know it's not going their way so far because they're on an eco now. And even though they are starting out on the CT side, I feel Sinners, they do have the advantage just due to the fact that the CT economy on Inferno is so hard to upkeep. And what I mean by that is you need so much utility to take banana. And if you're not fighting for banana control, you're just executed on. And it's very, very hard to hold the sites without any util. Your buys aren't great. It's very hard to hold the sites with, you know, you're just your MP9s, your FAMASs. You need the rifles, you need the ops, you need mollies, nades, the likes of it. So Tricked, they definitely have an uphill battle in the round 3 of this regional Swiss. Of course, both teams, whoever loses here, they're not going to be out. They will still have one more chance. Both teams are 1-1. Sinners in this regional Swiss, they beat Copenhagen Flames in their first game 2-1. They lost to Little Mix 2-0. Whereas Tricked, they beat Onyx 2-0 and then they got 2-0'd by Windstrike. And now Sinners, they'll be looking to pick up a 2-0 win if they can. But we will have to wait and see. I'm not too sure what the problem is going to be, or how long this tech pause is going to be. Hopefully we will have more information on it soon. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. We'd hate to see a longer delay in this game. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'd love to see what you guys think in the chat. Sinners, do they win out? Is it a 2-0? Is it easy as that? Or do you think Tricked will send us to map number 3, which is going to be Nuke? That could be the decider if Tricked managed to beat Sinners on their map pick. But to be honest, I really just don't see it happening. I really don't. With a 78% win percentage on the map, over the last 3 months, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous. And a lot of the games that they did lose were close. Some of them were in overtime. And a lot of the rounds that Sinners did win, they have a 62% win percentage on the T side of Inferno. Their CT, it's still good, but it's 54, it's less. So they're better on the T side than they are on the CT side. So Trick will definitely be up against it here. Now, Zip is back in the server. So it looks like we're just going to be waiting. Maybe it's still a ping issue or something that we just have to wait for. Maybe his ping is just spiking or something. Or just he's waiting for something to settle. But he is gone again, so we could be waiting a little while longer. And as I just have a quick look at Tricked stats, their CT round win percentage is 49, so it's not great. But it looks like we are going to have to send it over to a short little break, guys. Apologies for this, but we will be back with the game, hopefully momentarily.
What do you think? What does Thompson do after a long counter? Polish his trophies? finally play challenging games? Or does Thompson do the accounting for Big? Wrong. Thompson is browsing on skinbaron.com. Skinbaron.com, your marketplace for skin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Sorry about that short little delay, but Tricked, we did have a little bit of internet issues. Zip is going to have to leave us, and we are going to have to get a stand-in. Scott is going to be the new stand-in for Tricked, so not the most ideal of situations for the Danish side. But now they're going to stack 4 players towards B. B-Stick is going to spot them all out here, and they are going to continue to push. B-Stick will find 1. Neofrag finds 2. And he will find a 3rd onto the stand-in. Scott Prime is all that remains. And he has a deagle in hand. He's going to need to find something. Bomb is going to be planted. And he looks to find a deagle shot if he can. Shock will get the kill. As B-Stick, he was only able to find 1. Scott picking up his first kill of the series. Neofrag found 2 and then found a 3rd. As now Sinners, they take a 3-1 lead, and I mean, this game's been really turned into turmoil here, you know, like, what can really get done? You know, you have to use a stand-in. It's not the most ideal of situations. You're playing against Sinners on your best map, you're 1-0 down. It's absolutely disastrous. But they're going to see what they can get done. Scott will go down. Quez only able to find 1. 2 kills going each way. But Oscar will get the 3rd kill of the round and put Sinners into a 1-man advantage. They will take the A site and Tricked. They will fall. As now Oscar only able to find 1. Kerr now has to try and retake in a 1v2. He's been mollied out of position. He actually is going to take on that Molotov as well. And he is going to back away. And he's going to have to try and back away. And now 4-1, Sinners have the lead. As now, nades are going to go deep. Shock will take down Lucky. The spray comes in, doing little bits of damage here and there. Seiko will take off Quez. Neofrag is going to seal the round. Kerr, he is going to fall. And 5-1. Sinners, they do have the lead on their map pick. And I mean, yeah, as I was touching on there, this is going to become a little bit harder, especially with the stand-in now. You know, you're already up against it. You're already a map down. You're playing against Sinners. This is their best map pick. They are so good on it. And now B-Stick opening things up in this one. Your back is really against the wall here. I feel that this is going to be a 2-0 in the series. I don't think this one is going to take very long as well. Lucky will drop Zegco in the meantime. We're back into a 4v4. As now Sinners go for a B execute. Lucky does have a flashbang to try and delay. Smoke towards CT. Lucky goes for the shot. Won't be able to see anything, but he will take down B-Stick. Fires off a shot and gets the kill. Now, Neofrag has to look for the player on top of second. Orange is. He'll hit the shot. He'll get the opening and Kira will fall. Lucky, Quez, and Scott are all that remain. Oscar peeks out, Quez will fall, Scott tries to refrag, but he's not close enough, jumps over, and Oscar will hit the shot, neofrag just above the smoke. Lucky doesn't see him, looks back, spots him, takes him down. Sinners have the bomb plant though, and a 1v2. Lucky's already got 3, but he's gonna need to find all 5, and Oscar no-scopes it just to seal it for Sinners. 6-1. And Lucky hitting that shot, spotting neofrag above the smoke. Was able to hit that shot into shock, to be fair. Switched over to the pistol, but just couldn't fire it in time. The game mechanics would not allow it, and Oscar hit the no-scope. As now Trick, they're back on pistols. They have to save. And Sinners, they look to pick up a 7th round. Zedco going to be flashed into apps. Lucky is in boiler here, spamming with the deagle, but Zedco will get the better of him. It's now B-stick. He will drop Kerr. As now Scott will find a kill onto Shock. Oscar will be able to drop Prime. And Quez finds 2 now from Boiler. Oscar is all alone. Quez gets a 3k. Scott chiming in with 2 as well. The stand-in hitting his shots. And Trick, they pick up a round. Scott here holding towards the apartments. The 2 nice shots there with the AK, and Quez finishing us off as well. A 3k. Trick hang on for the time being. It's not going to be a complete blowout just yet. But Sinners, they still are on a bye. Prime, he's going to go down early. He's going to be isolated. Kerr is absolutely nowhere near to refrag. He is all alone towards sandbags, and he's going to be taken down because of a Shock is holding towards anti-boiler. The double push coming from Scott and Quez, and they both fall. They both go down, Lucky and Kerr. Now, in a 2v5. Sinners still just going to play time here. There's still 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock before they decide where to go. The defenses are going to be split wherever they decide, but they just have to deal with the op on one side and the AK on the other. Shock is going to walk out and spot nothing now if he silently drops out of apps. Now he hears the op shot. Lucky is going to be taken down, and now they are going to go towards a Kerr. He sat on the B site. neofrag, the closest player. Oscar is grouping up with him. neofrag won't be able to get the kill just yet, but he will eventually get it. He hits the headshot. 7 rounds to 2. And look at this from Shock. Knowing that the second player was there as well. The double push, jumping out, then taking down Lucky. What a 3k in the round for him. As now, Trick, they do have a buyback. Lucky holding this angle. Beast gets the better of him, finds a second as well onto Prime. That's absolutely insane. They've gone 3 towards B, and 2 of them have fallen instantly. Lucky and Prime both dropped undone by B-Stick. And a few support flashes as now B-Stick looks for more. Continues to push in. There's a player towards CT. That is Kerr. He's still alive for the time being, but he has forfeited the B site. Sinners have it under their control, and neofrag spamming through the smoke will do damage to Kerr. As now he has to wait. He has to think about backing away here. There's no chance of a retake coming in. It's going to be Sinners taking an 8-2 lead, but it's all about can Trick hang on to the rifles. Shock. He's the closest man to any of these CTs. Oscar is getting close by as well. As Kerr gets onto the site, Shock spots him out, does a little bit of damage to the apartments, but won't be able to find the kill. Now, Shock thinks about coming out. They might just try and pop out the apartments. Can Quez hold on and hang on to these rifles? Neofrag up on short here as well. Kerr up on top of Cole. Neofrag will find Quez. Kerr will find one. Scott is still in mini pit. He's just surviving. He's just hanging on. 2 rifles will be saved. But is it going to be enough for Trick? 8-2. Sinners. They are slowly but surely running away with this one. And now, the rifles here from Tricked, they do have the 2 on Scott and Kerr. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. They have them saved. But Neofrag opens things up. Kerr is going to fall early on. Prime needs to try and recover that M4. Will do exactly that. Won't expose himself either. As a 4v5 now comes in. Sinners. Quite simply, just outclassed and Tricked on this map. After doing exactly the same on Trick's map pick. Tricked. They've only won 5 rounds in the whole series so far. Which is absolutely baffling. Considering Tricked, they're not a bad team. This is just Sinners being absolutely insane. As Sinners, they are going to execute onto the B side. The stack towards A here from Tricked is not going to work out. And Binners will walk on, or Sinners, excuse me, will walk on to an empty site. As Oscar will find Lucky. Shock will fall. Quez might be able to recover that 8k. Sinners, though, they're going to invest in the hunt here. They're going to go for it. They're going to push down Banana and see if they can take some of these rifles away. Trickter will have a buy, but any damage is good. It will be 9-2, though. Sinners playing absolutely superbly on this T side and really shutting Tricked out. Oscar drops Quez. He's been ridiculous throughout the whole series on that AWP. He is farming right now. Scott is going to be ran down here. Can he hit the shot onto Neofrag? Yes, he will, but Oscar's going to trade it back. Prime, the only one to hang on to the rifle. And Prime is going to get knifed in the back by his teammate, down to 70 HP already. That is not what you want, especially being 7 rounds down against Sinners. They are going to fight for banana control this round. Shock begins to walk up mid. Here's Lucky backing away towards Long. Knows that he is there. Going to peek onto the angle. Lucky will get the better of him, though. The opening pick going the way of Sinners, but Neofrag will trade one back. Prime is taking a good bit of damage as well. He's going to be mollied, and he's going to be isolated. Neofrag is going to try and run and try and find a kill. Molly in towards the sandbags. Neofrag will find Quez. Missed Molotov, though, and Prime somehow survives and somehow gets away there from B-Stick. Missed shots there from him. Not too often I say that. As now Prime sticks around and sits ready and waiting as Shock begins to wrap towards B, leaving his 2 teammates towards Banana. 50 seconds left, so there's a decent bit of time for Sinners to work with, and they don't have to push up Banana at all. B6 just has to hold the flank, but it's a race against time. Who's going to get towards B quicker? Lucky and Scott are walking down mid, and they could catch the bomb here on B-Stick. Lucky peeks out, and he will drop the bomb. Oscar drops a flash, and Prime begins to walk. Could catch Oscar in the back, and he will do exactly that. Tricked look to pick up a third round. Now they know that Shock is on a flank. They know he could have lurked long. They've pushed short. They know he's nowhere towards mid. Prime is going to be holding for him. Shock will get the kill though. 10 seconds left. Needs to try and recover the bomb. Gets up on top of the wall. Shock going to drop himself over. Scott playing close. He will get the kill. Lucky with 2. Scott with 1. Tricked. Get 3. And now, still a bite. But Shock is going to fall early on. Lucky finding opening picks. He's had a good bit of success with that AWP, truth be told, towards mid and A. In the last few rounds. Still 3 rounds to go in this first half of this second map. But Sinners, they're a man down. And they have to try and go to one of these sites. They've chosen the weaker bomb site, so to say. Weaker in manpower. This Prime is going to be flashed off the angle. Smoke going to be dropped towards Kerr. As now B-Stick is going to run the player down second oranges. Kerr will fall. Prime will only get 1 before B-Stick takes him out. Oscar finds Lucky. And Quez and Scott, they back away. They have to save. Sinners getting to double figures in this first half. 10-3. And I mean, if you're tricked, it's a long road ahead. To be honest, I really think this game is already over. I think Sinners, they are going to just push on and win it. Quite possibly a 12-3 half. We'll have to wait and see. But unless Tricked can find something on this CT side, they need 5 rounds. They need to pick up this next round. But Sinners, they just look too strong. They just look too good. Scott and Quez can drop over weapons, so Trick, they will have a buy. Lucky is going to opt for the glass cannon. 2 rounds left in this first half. Are we going to see a 12-3 half for our Trick? Maybe going to bring it back. We'll have to wait and see. Neofrag just hiding towards Broom. The flash comes in. He's able to find 1. Scott with a refrag. Smoke deep. And a nade deep as well. As now Molly towards Boiler. Lucky's going to be forced out of position. And Sinners begin to walk up apartments. Smoke towards Long as well. The Sinners go to take brackets. Prime, he's cut out in the open. And somehow survives. Lucky. He fires off an op shot. But now Sinners stop. They freeze in place and they're going to let Shock lurk through this smoke to try and find something. They jump out apps and now Shock is going to come on through. He's going to try and clear out the site. He will find Prime. Shock will find Quez. Lucky takes down the long lurk and drops the smoke to try and delay. The rotation is coming in from mid, but B-Stick gets the better of him. He hits the shot. And Scott, the stand-in. Can he clutch out a 1v2? He's going to make his way towards long. Oscar just missed him. He's a kit. He has a smoke, but he has to find 2 kills. B-Stick, he's holding firm. He's ready and waiting. He drops him 11-3 as we go into the last round of the half. And Shock finding the 2 kills there. Somehow managed to get that second kill. No idea. But he got it anyway. And now we could possibly see a 12-3 half. Sinners playing absolutely outstanding CS today. Really a joy to watch. Tricked. So far, it's been a series to forget about. But they'll be hoping to change that. 11-4 wouldn't be too bad, but they need... I think 12-3 is just way too... It's way too much of a deficit to come back from. Prime's going to try and walk through that smoke. Neofrag's going to be ready and holding for him. And he will take him down. He's found the kill. That's now Sinners. They have pulled a rotation. Quez now going to come over towards B. Scott in short and Lucky in boiler as they're going to try and pop out brackets. Scott going to try and get close to this smoke. Shock's going to run up long. Scott over the top of that smoke, able to find one. Zedko will get the kill. B6 going to peek out and he's decimated the B side. Kerr and Quez, they're both taken down. Lucky walks through the smokes and heads towards Banana. Oscar completely unaware. And the bomb plant will come in. It's going to be very hard for Lucky to retake it. He's no kit. It's a 1v4. He has to go for it last round of the half, but it's going to be 12-3 to Sinners. As B-Stick will seal it. A 3k to finish us off in the first half. Sinners go to within 4 rounds away and taking a fantastic series for them. And look at this from B-Stick. The spray control there to get Kerr and Quez. And yeah, not much more I can say about this game. Of course, take nothing away. You know, Sinners, they were absolutely fantastic. 16-3 on the first map. They're still on for a 16 T side as Shock actually gets dinked. Crossing down to 10 HP. Zyko needs to drop a smoke because they are running fast up brackets here. You're going to pop up short. Zyko still alive for the time being. Shock able to find one before he goes down, but Scott and Lucky combine for 2 kills to take the A site. It's a 3v4 retake. Beastick has a smoke. Oscar is on a CZ. Smoke towards Pit. There's now Neofrag and B-Stick are going to peek now from long. They need to get the kills here. Quez and Lucky though find 2 quick kills. Oscar now with this CZ switches over to the Glock, but Quez shoots him in the side of the head. Trick. They better their score on Train and they find a 4th round. As now Sinners, they have to force back. They have the Eagles. They send 3 towards A. And they've gone for a triple short setup. Shock ready and waiting to pull the pin and throw the nade. See if anyone is going to jump into apps. But nobody in there just yet. Lucky peeking from mid. Oscar will spot him out. But won't hit the shot. Quez is just holding towards anti-boiler as Tricked. Take banana control and throw a CT in coffin smoke. They have the util to re-execute if they want to. So we'll have to see if they indeed go for that. And it looks like they will. Fake towards brackets again. The player is going to be boosted up here. I believe it is going to be B-Stick. Oscar going to get close to this smoke if he can. Flash comes in. And Oscar, he will be able to find the first. It's actually B-Stick getting the first kill. Neofrag with 2 quick digs, so 2 headshots. Might be able to find a third. Yes, he will. And Lucky, he's all that remains. He has to hit the shot. Neofrag needs to reload. Needs some help from his teammates. Lucky, spamming with the USP, is only able to find 1. Neofrag eventually goes down, but it looks like he's done enough. 25 seconds left on the clock. And he has absolutely no idea. Lucky that is. No idea where the players are, but somehow manages to clutch it back. A 4k in the round. As Tricked, they hang on and win it. Sinners make it close though. B-Stick with the first one. And then Neofrag 1, 2, And the third one as well. Oh, some lovely 1Ds. We love to see it. But now Sinners, they have to succumb to an eco. It is going to be 12-5, possibly 12-6 now. Now, Quez, he's going to open things up. Prime will find one as well. Three players remain now for Sinners. Smoke off towards long. The bomb is still dropped in T-spawn here. Beastic able to find one. Scott will go down. Prime will find Neofrag though. Zegko and Beastic are all that remains. Zegko has been spotted out towards balcony, able to find one, but Quez jumping out with the Mac 10 will seal the round for Tricked. 6 now on the board for the Danes. And now, the first buy for Sinners in the second half. What are they going to do with it? Is it going to be here that the beginning of the end is going to show itself? As now, Neofrag will drop Kerr. He gets a bit too aggressive. And a good pick going the way of Sinners. Neofrag has a nade that's going to go over and it's going to do a bit of damage to Lucky and Scott. But Scott being boosted up, he will drop Neo. Prime. He's walked all the way around. Now he's heard the rotate as well. He's caught a timing here. And this could be absolutely huge. This could be disastrous for Sinners. Oscar is going to sit in the CT smoke. If he walks behind it now, Prime will be ready and waiting for him. And Oscar, he could be caught out. And he will be. Biding his time. Prime will hit the shot now. Beastic realizes he's being wrapped on. He realizes that it is B. And Prime is going to sit in that CT smoke as it dissipates. Molly towards Dark. Beastic hasn't shown himself just yet. Now will make himself known. Will find Prime. Has to fight here, but Scott finds the second kill of the round. Zyko now and Shock. They're left to retake a 2v2 as Lucky falls. Shock, he's still on A. He needs to get his running shoes on and get on over because there's no kit on Sinners. They need to go fast. They have the smokes, they have the flashes. But both players are on site. Quez is on top of first. Orange is here as well. He won't be whited by that. He dodges the flash, finds one, finds two. The spray down is perfect. And Trick, they're definitely not out of this game. Now, Sinners, they have to be scared a little bit now. 4 rounds in a row for the T side. Scott getting one over the smoke there. Quez with a quick double kill. But I was right and Tricked out of this game. And Sinners are calling a timeout. Yeah, they definitely should do. Because Tricked are well and truly on their way back into this game. And it is not over just yet. Fair play to Scott. He joined the server, I believe, after the first 3 rounds. So he missed the first 3 rounds. He's 11-12. He's been playing very well. As much as you could ask for a standard. But freeze time is going to come to an end. It's going to be pretty much a buy down to 2k. It is going to be a deco for Sinners. Let's see what they can do with it. Round number 20. Shock taking a bit of an aggressive angle. Well, a more advanced angle than usual on balcony. Not the one you usually see him playing or played. As now Oscar, he's playing close to the smoke. Prime does not know he's there. The flash comes in. Oscar will get the better of him. He will take him down, and he's found an AK for his trouble. No armor on Oscar, though. He's the only... Actually, no, he is one of the unarmored players. Tricked. Now we're going to try and walk up short here if they can. Oscar waiting for the smoke to go. Kerr will drop shock. Zegko is alone on the site as Oscar falls as well. Zegko sitting in pit. He's going to have to be cleared out, and Quez will drop him. Neofrag and B-Stick. Two of them. The two best fraggers in the Sinners team in this game. Anyway, need to combine here to try and find something. Nice shot there from Neo. He's been insane on the Deagle. Needs to try and recover that AK if he can. Scott will finish off the round though. 8 rounds for Tricked. Their T side. I can't really fault it. Can't really fault it because they've won 5 rounds in a row. Sinners yet to register a CT round, but still plenty to play for. Tricked are still 4 rounds behind. Sinners. This is their map pick after all. And I want to see something more from them. The last buy round was very close, to be fair. But if we don't see something different from Sinners, I'm afraid we could be seeing... map number 3, Prime, nading over, Basic getting close. He will fall after getting 1. Oscar able to drop Quez, drops a smoke, and is going to retreat, misses a shot. He's going to be flashed off the angle, needs to get back onto the site, needs to be careful. If the T is pushed, he is alone. Bad flash there, decides to peek off it anyway. No scope, flashes high, misses a no scope again. Actually will take down Scott this time. It is going to be traded though. Prime will get the kill. Bomb is going to be planted, and Prime is going to sit in the smoke. Zegko walks into runes. The smoke is going to dissipate, and Prime hits shock. Zegko, he hasn't had the best of games. He's 6-14, but all will be forgiven if he can win this round. He takes Prime, but he looks the wrong way, and lucky. Nothing lucky about that. Hits the shot. Tricked find 9, and Sinners, you have to be feeling a little bit scared here. Oscar hitting that shot, the no scope. He was going for some mad no scopes through the smoke there. Eventually hit one. But Sinners back on Deagles here again. Lucky holding for somebody if they're going to jump across 3 towards Banana here for Sinners. Wesley try and find something with the Deagles. Beastie gets aggressive. Good opening pick. Might find a second here. Scott needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose his head through the smoke. As now re-smoke bottom Banana. Beastie has recovered that AK as well. He has armor. As now Neofrag, he's going to be jump spotting. He has a smoke in hand. HE grenade as well. Drops the smoke. And Oscar is going to peek around it. If Prime walks up, Oscar will be ready and waiting. And Prime, he's creeping up and using that smoke to his advantage. Oscar, that's just so smart. That's why the smoke was thrown deeper than usual. To catch out that player in the corner. And Prime walked right into it. Sinners look like they could possibly pick up their 13th round here and their first CT round. 2 players towards B. It's Neofrag and Oscar. Neofrag boosted Oscar with the AK. He's going to need to get onto the site. Oscar is going to play anti-flash. for the time being. Neo Frank finds one, drops off. Oscar needs to try and trade. Beastick, he was able to find one there early on. Oscar using that smoke to his advantage, and then finding two with the AK. Sinners, they go to within 3 rounds of taking the series. Tricked, they're going to change it up a little bit here. They're going to go fast towards second mid. Shock sees nothing and he's going to back away. There's only 2 players towards A. The rotation coming in now from Zedko as Tricked begin to go in towards Apps. It looks like it is going to be an Apps pop out here from Tricked, and our Sinners set up to deal with it. Shock in pit, Zeko on site. Shock able to find the first kill, drops the smoke just in case he's going to be mollied. Oscar finds one, Zeko will drop Quez. Zeko might find a second here. He's done a lot of damage to Scott and Lucky. Lucky is all that remains, and Zeko and Tricked, they're going to force by. They have to stop Sinners from getting onto 15 rounds onto map and series point. They have to stop them. A must-win round coming up here. Oscar misses a shot. That's Tricked. They try and find an opening. They send 3 players in towards the apartments. Oscar holding towards mid is going to be smoked off. Drops a nade. Will do a little bit of damage to Lucky, down to 80 HP. Psycho the other side of the smoke, just playing in the cubby. Flash comes in. Zeko is full white, and Prime will take him down. A good opening pick going the way of Trick. Good. Shock has walked past Prime in the smoke. He sat logs. He's heard the player. He's waiting for the smoke to go to fade. Oscar, he's just going to try and delay here. Prime drops a flash, and Shock will drop the bomb. Lucky only has a deagle in hand, has picked up the bomb, and is going to try and run all the way towards A. But Oscar hits the shot, the jump across. He will not make it. Oscar 23 and 10, Neofrag 24 and 17. Beastick's got 20 kills, and what a round there. It's all on Oscar, absolutely huge, getting that first kill, just dropping the bomb. And 15 to 9, we're on map and series point. And could this be it? Could this be Trick going 1 and 2 and Sinners going 2 and 1? They have to force. It's not great. There's no AKs. There's a Galil, a Mac 10, 3 players on Deagles. And as we wait and see, Trick, they sent 5 players towards A. There's only 2 players here for Sinners, so it could cause them a little bit of problems. Flash towards short. Shock spots out Prime, but he can't get the kill. There's a reflash coming in here. Or actually a smoke, in fact. Lurk smoke out of Apps. Lucky, going to take a lot of damage. Shock thinks about walking in, but delays it for a minute. 2 players coming out long as Beastick lines them up, finds 2, does damage to the third. Kerr is going to be dropped. The bomb is going to be dropped. The round is going to be over. The game is going to be over. 16 to 9. Sinners take it 2-0. And what a way to finish it off. GG's, of course, to both teams. Tricked, they mounted one hell of a comeback, but Sinners, they just did enough in the first half. They only needed a few rounds in the second, and they got them. And what a game, what a series. That is Sinners going 2-1 in the main Swiss. It is going Trick going 1-2, should I say. But they're not out just yet. They will play another 1-2 team, I believe, tomorrow in an elimination match. But G's to them. All right, guys, we're going to send it over to a short little break. I believe we've got Havu versus